Cars are a big part of our lives today, aren't they? We see them everywhere, on every road, in every city and village. But have you ever stopped to think about how these amazing machines are made? It is not a simple task at all. Making a car is a very complex process. It involves thousands of parts, hundreds of skilled people, and many, many stages. From a simple idea in someone's mind to the shiny vehicle you see in a showroom, it is quite a long journey indeed. This journey is full of engineering marvels and careful planning. The creation of a single car is like a giant puzzle being solved. Each piece must fit perfectly. Many different departments work together. Designers, engineers, material scientists, and factory workers all play a crucial role. They use advanced technology and sometimes even their bare hands. The goal is always the same for everyone involved. They want to build a car that is safe for you and your loved ones. So, get ready to embark on an exciting journey. Every car you see on the road began its life as a simple idea. Designers and engineers sit together and brainstorm. They think about the car's purpose. Will it be a small city car for easy parking, or a big strong SUV for family trips and tough roads? Once the basic idea is clear, the designers get to work. They start sketching their visions on paper or using digital tools. These sketches show the car's shape, its lines, and its overall style. The designers try many different looks. They want the car to be attractive and modern. They also need to think about aerodynamics. A good aerodynamic design helps the car go faster and use less fuel. After many sketches, a few promising designs are chosen. These are then turned into detailed three-dimensional models using special computer software. This digital model is very important. It acts as a blueprint for the entire car. A car is made from many different types of materials. Each material is chosen carefully for its specific job. The main body of the car, often called the chassis or frame, needs to be very strong. This is because it protects the passengers in case of an accident. For this, steel is a very common choice. Steel is tough and relatively inexpensive. However, steel can be quite heavy. A heavier car uses more fuel. So car makers are always looking for ways to make cars lighter. This is where materials like aluminum come in. Aluminum is much lighter than steel, but it can also be very strong. Plastics are another very important material in car manufacturing. You will find plastics everywhere inside the car. Besides metals and plastics, cars use many other materials. Section 4. The moving factory, understanding the assembly line. Once all the designs are final and materials are ready, the actual building of the car begins. This happens on an assembly line. The assembly line is a brilliant idea that changed manufacturing forever. It was popularized by Henry Ford in the early 20th century for making his Model T cars. Instead of workers moving around to build a car in one spot, the car itself moves. It travels along a conveyor belt from one workstation to another. At each station, workers or robots perform a specific task, adding parts to the car. This makes the process much faster and more efficient. The first stage on the assembly line is usually the body shop. Here, large sheets of steel or aluminium are pressed into shape by huge machines called stamping presses. These presses create the different panels of the car, like the doors, roof, and floor. Then these panels are welded together to form the car's basic shell, often called the body in white. Section 5. Adding color and comfort, paint shop and interior fitting. After the car's metal body is perfectly welded together, it looks quite plain. It is just bare metal, often greyish in colour. The next big step is to give it a beautiful shiny coat of paint. But painting a car is not just about looks. The paint also protects the metal from rust and corrosion. The car body first goes through a series of cleaning and pre-treatment baths. This removes any dirt, oil or grease. It also prepares the metal surface so that the paint can stick to it properly and last for a long time. Then, the car body is dipped into a large tank of primer. This primer coat helps the paint adhere better and provides an extra layer of corrosion protection. After the primer, several coats of coloured paint are applied. This is usually done by robotic arms equipped with spray guns. Robots ensure that the paint is applied evenly and smoothly without any drips or marks. Section 6. Checking every detail. Quality control and rigorous testing. Throughout the entire manufacturing process, quality control is extremely important. Car companies invest a lot of money and effort to ensure that every car they build is perfect. Defects can be costly to fix later. More importantly, they can affect the safety and satisfaction of the customer. So, checks are done at almost every stage. When raw materials arrive, they are tested. When parts are made, they are inspected. As the car moves along the assembly line, workers and supervisors constantly look for any problems or imperfections. Special tools and gauges are used to check if parts fit together correctly. For example, the gaps between door panels and the car body are measured precisely. The paint finish is inspected under bright lights to detect any flaws. Electronic systems are tested to make sure they are working as expected. Many of these checks are now automated. Section 7. The final lap. Your new car is ready for the roads. After passing through numerous stages of design, assembly, painting, and rigorous testing, the car is finally complete. It stands gleaming and perfect, a testament to the hard work and precision of hundreds of people and machines. Every component, from the smallest screw to the powerful engine, is in its place and functioning as intended. The car has received its final polish and cleaning. All protective covers used during assembly are removed. It truly looks like a vehicle ready to conquer the roads and serve its new owner faithfully for many years to come. This moment marks the end of its manufacturing journey. The finished cars are then carefully driven off the assembly line. They are usually parked in a large holding area within the factory premises. From here, they begin their next journey, the journey to the customer. Cars are transported to dealerships and showrooms across the country, and sometimes even across the world. This is a major logistical operation. Cars might be loaded onto large trucks called car carriers.